Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. So, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and go over our daily activities for today. So, yesterday I noticed that there were a little bit of problem with the reading assignment. Okay, so I made a few phone calls to some of you guys and I replied to all of your comments the best I could. But I wanted to go over the reading assignment for today. That way you understand what all is going on. So, right now, you will see in my Google Classroom that there is a new thing titled Reading Intervention. This is only for specific students. If you are one of those students, then you know this is for you. Miss Davis has posted how to get into your assignments for the week. So there's that. It's also written on your folder that I handed out, so make sure you get to that whenever possible. But for everybody else, on Tuesday, let's look at the reading assignment. That way you know exactly what you're doing today. All right, so I'm going to click here and go into it. All right, so you will see that you are reading a passage called Cartoons for Grown-ups. So you're going to read this passage to yourself. Notice over here it tells you what the close reader habits are. All right, it says, how are the ideas organized in the passage overall? Circle words that signal the type of text structure used. You know what signal words are. Okay, is this a cause and effect or a compare and contrast? What words tell you that? So if it ends up being a compare and contrast, you're going to hear words like both or similar or on the other hand or different. Those are the type of signal words you're looking for. So as you're reading, if you see a signal word, jot it down over to the side on your paper. So you're going to read the passage and then you're going to answer the following question. So it says, this question has two parts. So whatever your answer is to part A, it's going to also go with part B. All right. So how does the structure of the passage help readers understand more about the Bullwinkle Show and the Flintstones? So you're going to choose your best answer for there. Okay, for that question. So first you have to decide compare and contrast or cause and effect. And then you choose which one of these helps the reader the most. For part B, it says underline two details from paragraph 3 of the passage that best supports the answer in part A. So you're going to look specifically in paragraph 3. They have them numbered for you down the side. Okay, and you're going to find which evidence in this passage gave you your answer to part A. Now, you do not have this on paper. So what I want you to do is find one sentence. Okay, one sentence. And I want you to rewrite it under part B here. Okay, one sentence is not that much. You can write one sentence for me. You do it all the time in writing. All right, so that's part A and B. Number 2, how is most of the passage organized? Use the Venn diagram on page 223 to compare and contrast details about the two shows. So, if you'll scroll down, I have printed this out for you. It has a Venn diagram here. You're going to take all the information that you learned in the passage and put it here. How are the Bullwinkle Show and the Flintstones similar? In the middle. And then what is different about the Bullwinkle show compared to the Flintstones? All right, we do these in class, but we do these with a double bubble. It's the exact same thing. And I know you can do this if you just take time to figure out how are these two shows similar and how are they different. Okay, you can do this. Then you will see number 3 says use information in your Venn diagram to explain the overall text structure in the passage. Use at least two details from the passage to support your explanation. Use the space provided on page 223. So, what is the overall text structure? Compare and contrast or cause and effect. You have to pull two sentences from the text that prove that it is a compare and contrast, and you will write your answer here. And there is a checklist for you, okay? Or you can write it here. Either way, you're just using this passage to answer the questions below. If you have any questions, you can comment to me, and I can give you a phone call on your parents' phone, or I can reply to your comments in Google Classroom. Hope you enjoy.